this is my new friend. We call him Ray. Some people call him Santa Claus. And his first name is Leonard. What's your story? How'd you end up in Dallas? Are you from Dallas?
Yeah, I'm from Dallas.
Born and raised?
Yeah.
So what makes you like this spot in particular?
It's busy.
Yeah.
Just there and chill out.
Somebody random comes and buys you a Long Island iced tea?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't have to work. Yeah. You just chill out. And I'm not a panhandler. I wasn't raised to do that. You know what I'm saying? But once I found myself in that position, you just hang out in the best place possible.
Yeah. Where
you don't have no resistance.
Right.
You know, help out where you can, do whatever you can. I sweep and mop in the floor in the 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Take out her trash and things like that. You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
So lets me use the restroom in there. Things like that.
Okay.
I got full access.
So what's your day look like down here? What do you do?
This.
Hang out and talk to people and I bet you've seen some interesting people down here, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you've been here. How long have you been in this area? Like right here?
Well, homeless like 2 years.
2 years?
Well.
How'd you get here? What was your story before that?
The gist of it is after one of my mom's boyfriends ran out on her, she was crippled, she only had one leg. I was in the middle of a divorce. Moved in with her, help her out. But I already have my own problems with addiction. I kind of use that as an excuse to move in with her, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, she ended up dying.
Sorry.
And I wasn't prepared.
Yeah. Mamas love their babies. I got a couple of my own.
Yeah, oh, do you?
I'd probably do that too.
And I heard a woman screaming.
Right.
And I ran down, and she was on the phone with the cops.
Right, okay.
And she was looking in the lobby of this building right here, the Wilson.
Uh-huh.
Screaming bloody murder. He's killing her, he's killing her. I look inside the lobby, and I see a man's legs flailing about outside the elevator.
Yeah.
Anyways, I try to open the door and it's locked. So I started jerking on her real hard. About 5 or 6, I mean the entire front of the building looked like it's going to come off the hinges as hard as I'm jerking on it.
Yeah.
If you jerk hard enough times, it'll automatically release so you don't break the door.
Oh, okay.
I don't know this
right.
time. I thought I broke the door.
Right.
And being homeless and you vandalize something, you expect in trouble. Anyways, as I'm walking into the lobby, I'm worried about the broken door.
Right.
More about that than what's going on. Because I still don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
I start inching closer. He comes out, and he's got her purse, and he grabs her phone out of her purse and starts smashing on the ground.
Oh, wow.
She stands up and starts running out, and I follow behind her. I get out the door, I turn around and just hold the door until the cops come.
Right.
I help out when I can. You know what I mean?
So, when you're sitting out here and people are passing you, how do you feel like you get treated by most people? You feel like everybody stops to talk, or you got just a few?
I get treated the same way I treated people before I got on the streets.
Yeah.
Somebody $5 one time.
Yeah.
Panhandling.
Yeah.
I mean, I had no problem with it. I was out in front of my work. We were throwing the football to each other. The guy walked up and said, "I just ran out of gas. Can you help me out with some gas money?" I was like, it was Friday. I pulled out my wallet and had a $5 bill.
Yeah.
No big deal. No big deal.
Yeah.
You know, he could have been lying. I don't know, but.
Yeah, who knows? But
at that time, I never saw myself in this position. I can't tell you that.
Yeah.
Y'all know one of my stories.
Yes. They don't.
Well, you know I went to jail last year for murder, right? You do know that.
Yep.
Well, that's my story.
Right.
I mean,
but.
It was self-defense.
Right. So self-defense.
It was.
Right.
It started right over here.
Yeah.
He had me on the ground and kicked him in the head. I was dazed and shit. Ended up happening behind this building. As I'm walking to St. Paul, I thought he's gone. I thought he was already gone.
Yeah.
As I'm walking across the street behind this building, I hear Santa Claus. And I look over my left shoulder, and I look over, and he's behind the green building.
Yeah.
He comes running after me.
Again. Wow.
As I'm running down the sidewalk, I feel the knife bouncing out of my pocket. I've never carried a knife in my life. That morning, right across the street, somebody gave me a knife.
Really? That morning?
Present. That morning.
Wow.
That morning.
Crazy.
He had colon cancer. He was about to go into Parkland to get his colon removed and get a colostomy bag installed. Before he left, he said, I want to give you this. And he pulled out this knife. Anyways, the first two attacks happened over here. The third attack, right afterwards, like 5 minutes later, happened behind this building. As I'm running down the street, I feel that knife bouncing. And all I can think about is what my grandpa always told me. If you ever pull a knife or a gun on somebody, you better use it.
So when you were taken into custody and you had 300 people.
I had no idea those 300 people were there.
Yeah.
I never heard him. The entire 3 months.
Did you recognize any of them, or?
Nobody comes to visit me.
Okay.
Nobody. No, I had no clue anybody was at my defense at that time. While I never heard about that until I got out of jail.
Oh, wow.
While I was in jail.
Right. Well, yeah, you don't get communication.
Well, the company Santander in this Thanksgiving Tower, the credit company.
Right.
They did like a fundraising. You ever watch Meerkat Manor?
No.
Everybody's got their duty. Everybody got their position in life.
Yeah.
One's a watcher, one's a hunter, one's this, one's that.
Right.
Well, humans, we got too many options. Too many options other than what we are. In elementary school, we should try to figure out who's a hunter, who's a watcher, who's a thinker, and who's this, who's that. Instead of trying to make everybody memorize all this bullshit and calling them the failure of their entire life because they're not interested in what you want them to learn.
Yeah.
Find out what they're interested in. Find out what they're interested in.
I'm down with that.
I guarantee you society would be a lot better off.
Yeah.
A lot better off. You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. Let people figure out what they are. And don't expect more than that from them.
Yeah.
If you're expecting a straight A student, for someone that's meant to be a police officer or a janitor or whatever, you're expecting too much. Right. You know?
Yeah, or something different than who they are.
Something different than what they are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a pretty good perspective, yeah.
It's discouraging. You know, to tell a kid their entire life you're a failure.
Yeah.
F, only because they're not interested in what you got to say when you say it.
Right. You're right. You told me a funny story when I was over there about how that eye got into that square, and I can't say the guy from the Jewel, right?
The Jewel.
Wanted to build a parking garage.
Wanted to build a parking garage.
And they said no.
They rejected the parking garage and said it would be an eyesore. Building a parking garage on Main Street would be an eyesore. And that's why you got that eyeball.
So there's a big old eyeball over there, right in the field.
20 foot.
I need to meet this person. That's hilarious.
He's the owner. I mean, I doubt you'll be able to meet him. I mean, he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a billionaire.
Yeah, not important. You're cooler than he is. Well, Ray, it's been a pleasure.
Oh, yeah?
Thanks for hanging out.
Well, no problem.
Yeah. Sorry I didn't have a cigarette for you.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
I quit.
You did you? It's a good thing. You vaping?
No.
No?
I didn't really smoke.
You didn't smoke? Good.